Hey, welcome back. We have started a new second session of installing ERPNext application on Windows using Docker application. So till like in the first sessions, I have explained how we have installed the Docker desktops. After it reinstalled, like restart has happened, system reset has happened. So we can see the Docker applications running on the screen. Like I'll show you. We can see that. So on top, like in the right side, the bottom corner, we can see the icon. We can see the new icon called like this is a Docker icon. So it is saying Docker is failed to start. We can just open the Docker, and we can see the what the error we are getting. So it is saying the Docker engine is failed to start. So is this because we need to install some packages to start the Docker properly? So you can search for this engine like by default, like whenever you install the Docker, sometimes it will install properly, like it will download the package from the online, or it will not download, like it may fail to fetch like download the required packages from the online, and that will not install it properly. So we may have to install them those packages manually. So in that case, what we have to do is you can just go to the Google and you can check this is the error we are getting for this Docker, and so many suggestion and so many discussions happened for this error, and so we can get a solution from any of the like discussion forum like Stack Overflow or something Quora, any other ways. So I just go to just check for the error. Sorry, I'll just drag it down. So we need to close this. So in the second browser tab, I have just search for the same error. So what it is saying is it is failed. So in this discussion, Stack Overflow, so they are suggesting us this is the error which we have got, like WSL2 installation is incomplete. This is the error we are what we are getting now. To avoid this error, what we need to do is so we need to install the package WSL2 installation. So it is not installed properly, so we have to install. So they are they are suggesting for the Ubuntu 18.4, but we are using a Docker desktop for the Windows. So what we need to do is they're saying, how can I get the Docker running? Okay. So you can scroll down. So there are two ways of getting it to work, using WSL based on engine and without using WSL. Okay. So this is page is a convert page of package onboarding using W2SL based engine. So there are two options. So we can download this and Docker will start just fine. Yeah. So we need to download this supporting package. They are giving a link for that page. I'm just opening a page. It is routing to us to WSL Linux kernel update package for X machine 64. So we just go through once what all they are doing. Sorry, there was some noise from outside. That's why I just closed the windows. Okay. So this is what they're suggesting us to do it, but it is not required for us. So only thing is we need to install the WSL thing and we have to update. Okay. Okay. Okay, this thing and all base visit kernel. Okay. Okay, not so bad. Okay, we'll just try to download that WSL exe file and we'll try to install that. So what they're suggesting us is WSL install is simplified install command request to join the Windows inside the program. So install the PO build. Okay, that's giving us some commands so that we need to run on command prompt. We'll open command prompt. We'll run as administrator. Yeah, we did. We have run as administrator. It is asking a permission to launch the application. So we said yes. So it is coming on the background. We have paste the command and enter. Okay, it is not suggesting. Okay, it is saying it is not proper command, or will that different, like iPhone is different. Okay, sometimes this iPhone will not support from the browser, like once you copy and paste, so the symbol iPhone becomes different symbol, so we have to enter that. Yeah, it is not suggesting, it is not proper command, it is saying. Okay. Sorry. We will try to open the container. Let's see it is okay, it will work or not. It's okay. Last day we have installed the VS code, so we can directly open the VS code because it will hit for the default the previous file which we have given. So yeah, we are opening a Docker folder, or else I'll just come from the desktop folder itself. It will help you to like get some idea. So what we done is in a D drive we have created a one folder called Frappe Docker. Okay, so in Frappe Docker folder, so from this folder, in this folder one more folder is there. So this is the one folder. So in this folder we need to launch. Okay, this folder we need to open from the VS code. Okay, what we need to do is we have to open from here means then you can open the command prompt here, and you can open the VS code by giving this command code space dot. So the VS code application is launched. So we can close other command window, command prompt windows. So no more required. Okay, once you open the folder, so on the right bottom corner, so we can see one pop-up appearing here. The folder contains the dev container configuration file. If you want to open, then you can click on reopen container. By saying this, the container will execute it. Make sure the Docker demo is running. So it is not running. Maybe that is a problem. What we'll do is go to settings. We'll see. Use the WSL based engine. Yeah, it's enabled. Let's check any other thing is missed in the Docker desktop. We'll go one by one. General resources. Okay, in the journal, what it is saying. Okay, automatically update why it is Docker setup up when you log in. Yeah, expose, use WSL based engineers like that. Okay, everything fine. Go to resources. So the resources WSL configuration file. You are using WSL2 backend. So resource limit for the manager wing by window. Configure. Okay, click on this. Not much required. Okay, go to the advanced proxies, network. Okay, fine. Into WSL integrations. Yeah, it is fine. You don't have WSL2 distro. You're fine. Docker engine. Okay, looking fine. Experimental Docker feature, experimental features. Okay, it's looking fine. Kubernetes. Yeah, looking fine. So what we'll do, everything is looking fine, but it is not starting. So what we'll do, we'll try to restart the Docker once. Quit the Docker desktop. Till the time I will just close the container, saying that reopen locally. Okay, not an issue, not a problem. So okay, Docker desktop has been stopped. We'll start the Docker desktop once again. We'll see it's happening or not. Yeah, it is starting now, but it is giving some error. Unable to exception for Windows applications. If you click continue, this application will be ignored this error. Attempt to continue or quit. Okay, exception type Docker API. Okay, the base installation is incomplete. Develop with the Docker and WSL. The following screens will tabs. Okay, we'll try to do this thing. Okay, set quit. No problem. Okay, we found this link like when we got that pop-up time, they have given this link on the below. So I just went to this link and I found this download link for the package. So now I have downloaded the WSL updated package. It is there in the download. So we can see here, this is the file that I just downloaded, WSL update for 64-bit MS. I'm going to install this. Yeah, it is installing now. We'll see. Maybe I hope the problem will be resolved once you install this application. I don't know. Or maybe we need to restart the system once again. Yeah, it's asking for confirmation next. It's installing. Yeah, subsystem for Linux update. Okay. 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 What we'll do? We'll restart this Docker once by clicking on right button. So we will get some option. So we'll go ahead with the Docker restart Docker. Yeah, I'll say restart. So it is restarting now. Docker engine starting. I hope that problem will be resolved. Docker engine is starting. It is taking time. I think I need to stop this result code also. I will stop this. Seems to be it is starting. We are not getting any error. Yeah, it is started. Try run container copy paste the command in terminal, then you will come back. Okay, it is starting now. No containers running. So what we'll do? We'll copy this command. So the error has been resolved. So we'll go to the container, so command prompt. We'll paste that command. Let's see. Unable to find images. Let us locally. Okay, fine, no issue. Pulling from the Docker data. Yeah, it is pulling data. Good. Good to see this result. It is happening now. So the Docker has been installed and it is downloading Docker packages, Docker container, like default container it is required. So those things are happening now. Yeah, the Docker is working now. So the next step is so we have to open the VS Code and we need to open that container, the Frappe Docker container. So then we have to, so we can install the ERPNext application. So it is installing now. It is taking time. I don't know. Maybe it'll do because of maybe some internet issue. I don't know. We'll try to stop this thing. Yeah, it's saying full complete status. Okay, hello. Hello. Yeah, looking great. It is installed. This Docker is running now. Okay, looks great. Okay, fine. So what we'll do now is next step is to open the VS Code and open the work container. Like what is it? App Docker container. I mean, yeah. So I'll just open VS Code. We'll try to rebuild our container. I'm just saying rebuild container. Reopen container. Yeah, it should work now. We'll see what will happen. So it is enabled. Development is now started. So starting dev container. So by clicking on this, we can see the log. Yeah, initial time it will take some time because it needs to be pull the code from development. So it's pulling MariaDB. You can see here some layers, what analysis records. It is downloading now. So and at the initial time, it will also take some time. So we can wait for some moment. So we can see here. You can see here. So it is downloading the required packages, containers, all things. So everything will be downloading and it will install on the Docker. Here we can see later, like once everything has been installed, we can see the Docker, SQL, MariaDB, then port number, Flappy Docker. Everything will, all the container will, images will runs under this. So we can see the log. Everything's happening properly. Yeah, fine. At the same time, it is downloading a lot of containers related to the Flappy Docker. It's happened only one time for the initial time. So later, next time it will not do the same thing. Hi, welcome back. Still, it is downloading the like packages is required. It may take more time. So as I told earlier, so once it is completed, I'll just resume the video recording because or else it will happen. Like this video, we may go for a lengthy video. So I don't want to like. So this one is not required to show you. So I just going to pause the video. I'll just come back with once it is done. I'll resume the video recording. Hi, welcome back. Like after so many hours we have waited, then this installation has been completed. So once Docker has been installed and content has been downloaded, we will get this kind of response from the VS Code. So you can see here that everything is going well. And if you open the Docker container, Docker desktop, so you can see there is a separate container as up and running. We can call it as images container is up and running. Inside the container, we can see how many processes are happening, like Docker desktop, Redis queue is happening, Redis catch, MariaDB, Redis queue, Frappe, everything is going well. So the next step is we have to install the ERPNext. So in the VS Code, so VS Code, we have development environment has been activated. So we can see like this, and we can minimize this Docker like terminal, and we can open with the new terminal by clicking plus button. So it is open now, the workspace and development. This is the default path. So inside in this path, we have to install the Docker like ERPNext application now. So what we'll do, we'll just install the process now. Set up first bench. See, this is all everything is done. Now we have to copy this path and paste. Press enter. So bench is getting installed now. So about folder has been created. Frappe-bench folder has been created. Then Frappe it is executing now. I've run the example like in the same documentation, development folder documentations. Once you have done the git cloning the Frappe Docker, the container has been executed. Like once after the Docker is up and running, the next step is setup of first bench. So this command we need to run. So once you run the command, the automatically the folder will be created with name Frappe-bench. Then we have to switch to that same, which we have to switch to the folder. Then further steps we need to run. Just we have to copy the command and paste it over there. That's it. Till all the commands we need to run one by one. So we'll do one by one. So now we just run the first command. This command is what we'll do is, so this will initiate the Frappe app, and also it will install the required prerequisites of bench things. So it is downloading. It is downloading a code from the official repository. And it is installing Frappe now. So it cloned the code of Frappe app from the official repository. Then it is going to install the Frappe app. So we can see the log over here. I will just expand the terminal to see better informations. Yeah, what I did, I just run the command bench init -hyphen skip redis queue generator, like how they are given in the documentation. Just I have run it. So here, Frappe bench, I'm just going to install the version 12 because it is a stable version. So that is the first command I have run now. So we need to wait some time. So let me pause the video. I don't know how much time it will take, because this video will be video length will be become larger. So to avoid that time gap, I'll just going to pause the video. Okay, it is almost completing installation of Pathway application. We can see here installing app is done, building a JS moment, JS things is done. So it's almost done. So once it is done, we need to run further queries, like further commands. Okay, it's almost we have started around, we started on 2 o'clock, 2:30. Now it's 5:30. Almost we set for 3 hours to install this thing. If it is not completed, because almost it's 5:30 is over, maybe office time is will become closed in Egypt. So we'll try to finish this first command on this session, and further commands like this thing and all, we'll try to do it on next session, maybe tomorrow. We can say this installation almost now we have completed in ERPNext installation is 60% of installation completed. Further 40% is left. Maybe that we can do it to in the next session. So in a one single day, maybe we cannot close. For like I think tomorrow we can take this opportunity once again and try to finish the other stuff, and also we can show some other commands. What all available commands are there? So what we can do with those commands that I will show in the next demo. Yeah, first set of installations completed. So in this till this section we are going to close. So for tomorrow I'll just make a bookmark here. So in tomorrow sessions we will be going to install this steps host. I am stopping this session for first command. So we can see this is the folder has been created. So we can enter to this that folder, web bench. So we can see all the required folders has been created, and apps. If you go to the apps folder, there'll be one folder called Frappe. With this Frappe, we need to install ERPNext, and also we need to install our custom app. So that's our like based on our requirement, we can install our custom app. So those things and all we will see in the next session. Those things of everything like all the other commands, what I need to do in this documentation, I will do it in next session, and also I will explain you how to do like kind of development stuff. In further session I will try to cover all the things. So here they're showing here like get up ERPNext. So this thing will be have to clone. So once that is done, so we can able to start. So why I'm not going to do this time is it's almost 5:30 in Egypt, and it's almost 8 like 9 p.m. In India. So it is going to end the session. It is going to end the day. That's what I'm planning to do in the next session. Thank you everyone. We'll catch you in the next session. Bye.